Artificial intelligence is changing the world more and more every day. I'm amazed. More and more tools coming out each and every day. We have AI generated images, AI generated text, AI generated video. And with all this new AI stuff coming out, a lot of people are afraid that AI is going to take their job. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think AI is going to take a lot of jobs, but I do think that people who know how to use AI are going to take the jobs of people who don't know how to use AI. You have to look at it as just a new tool that if you don't know how to use this tool, you're going to fall behind. A lot of people are seeing AI kind of change the world, but they're not totally sure how to use it or how they can benefit from it. So today I want to go through just 13 ways that you can use AI to make money for yourself. And I'm hoping that as we go through these, they give you ideas and you start thinking about, hey, how could I use AI to benefit my life, to benefit those around me? So I'd love for you to leave a comment down below your favorite AI use case, either now or something that's not even out yet. Trust me, it will be out soon. So for most of these, I'm going to just use ChatGPT. Okay, I'm using ChatGPT 4.0, which you do have to pay $20 a month for, but I think it's well worth it. I'll introduce you to some other AI tools as we go as well. So the first way that you can use AI to make more money, and this one really resonates with me because I'm a software developer, but it's using AI to generate or help generate software. So I hop into ChatGPT, and even getting the ideas is what I find really helpful with ChatGPT. So I want to create some software that is very easy to write. I don't know much about programming. That can help me generate, we'll say $500 a month. Please walk me through it step by step and don't leave anything out. This should be easy enough for a 9th grader to understand. All right, so first they say identify your niche. So let's say my niche is helping people make more money. We'll say that. And then it says brainstorm some ideas. Can you give me 5 great software ideas that will be easy to implement? All right, so then ChatGPT gives some ideas. So a freelance job aggregator, so going out and finding freelance jobs and put them together. An expense tracker, an online course aggregator. Let's do this freelance job aggregator. Let's just see how quickly we can put this together. Let's build a freelance job aggregator. Please help me put this together in the simplest, fastest way using the least amount of coding knowledge. Please walk me through it step by step. All right, so let's just build this real quickly just based on ChatGPT's recommendations. You could, ask for help with any of these. You could ask for more help with any of these steps as well. But let's just follow step by step what they have and see how it goes. So download and install Python from python.org. Download Python. So Python is a programming language. And honestly, this is a great way to learn a programming language. So you could say, hey, I want to write this in Ruby. I want to write it in just HTML, CSS. You can do whatever you want. If you don't have any coding knowledge or any technical know-how, you might need to dig into ChatGPT's instructions a little bit more and get more info on what you're doing. Okay, and I know pip is Python's installer, and I know it's not actually going to work. But you can actually go in here and just tell ChatGPT, hey, command wasn't found, pip. So first it says to make sure Python got installed okay, which it did, 3.12.4. So then it says, the problem was you need to install pip. Pip is just a library manager for Python. So if this gets too technical for you and you're like, hey, no, I'm not going to ever do this, skip on to number 2. I'll leave timestamps down below. But I'm using curl to get the file. I'm using Python to install pip. And then let's see, pip 2.24.0. So it's there. So then we're going to go back to this. So it gave an error again. So I just want to let ChatGPT know. Okay, so SQLite is already part of pip. SQLite is already a part of Python, so I don't need to install that. So just requests and beautiful soup. All right, now we're going to create a Python file, freelanceaggregator.py. So I'm using a text editor called Sublime. There's a whole bunch of free ones out there. So I'm just going to copy this file, save it. I'm just going to save it to my downloads folder as freelanceaggregator.py. And you can kind of, if you know coding, you can kind of look through what it's doing. It's going to this remote OK, that's a freelancer website. It's parsing the HTML, grabbing the job, the title, the name, location. But again, you could have written this yourself, but ChatGPT just spits it all out for you. So this would have taken me, I would have had to do some trial and error. Would have taken a while. But again, a lot easier with ChatGPT. Okay, then open a terminal or command prompt. Go to the downloads directory, downloads, and Python 3 freelanceaggregator.py. So it opens this dialog here with a fetch jobs. When I click fetch jobs, nothing happens. Can we add something to show that it is working? So there's a chance that this just takes a while. When I click fetch jobs, nothing happens. So again, it gave me some new code. Basically, I just want it to show that it's working. So I get the new code in there, and then I'm going to just go ahead and run it again. So again, opens this up, fetch jobs, fetching jobs, too many requests for URL. So you can even just take I can't copy and paste that, so I'm just going to screenshot it. I'm just going to upload the screenshot and say, I'm getting this error. So basically, that site is preventing you from scraping it, because every request that you're making, you're going to that website, so it starts to see, oh, there's too many requests from this specific IP address, so it's giving an error. So ChatGPT finds that problem, and they're just going to add a delay between each of the requests. So I'm going to run it again here. Fetch jobs. Fetch 20 jobs. So there we go. That was pretty easy, right? You could do that with no programming knowledge. Okay, then obviously you're going to want, as you build this tool or build this software, you'd want it to do other things, like you could separate out title, allow you to apply from in the app, things like that. But you can just tell ChatGPT what you want it to do. Sometimes I like to take a screenshot and just show ChatGPT the output. What's another feature we can add to this software? All right, so I just asked what are some other features we could do, and one is you can save the jobs to a file. So we grab the jobs, but then you don't do anything with them. So we're gonna add a save feature. So again, ChatGPT just spits out the code. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just gonna copy and paste it in there, and then we're gonna run it again. Okay, fetch jobs, fetched 20 jobs, saved to CSV, jobs saved to jobs.csv. And now I have this jobs.csv with the 20 jobs that we had in there. So you can just keep asking ChatGPT, okay, I want to grab 50 jobs and I want them organized in this way. And you, through this, can build some software. Then you can sell that software. But again, this one resonates with me because I wrote software that sends out mass text messages, and it took me months to write this software. I think I could have done it in like a day with ChatGPT. It's changing the game for developers. So then how you monetize it, obviously, once you get software that is good and is useful, it's solving a problem for somebody, then you can sell it. You just throw up a website, say, hey, it's $10 a month to use this freelance job aggregator. Number 2 way to use AI is by starting an AI blog, AI-generated blog. I want to write a blog article about ways to make money with AI. Please generate a really helpful educational article, top 10 ways to use AI to make more money. Please use common English, make it readable for 9th grade reading level. Use short, easy to read paragraphs. I hate just walls of text. But you can go in here and there's a lot of other tools. There's like Jasper AI is a company that specializes in generating AI content, but you can start a blog and use AI generate. Now, I wouldn't necessarily just copy and paste what they say. I would use your own words to do it, but it can definitely give you the ideas and can give you kind of help with the wording, can help with outlines. And there's a lot of different things. Number 3 is going to be very similar, but you can create an AI generated course. I want to create a training course about how to train dogs, we'll say. Please give me the full outline of the curriculum. It needs to have, I can't spell curriculum, homeschool, sorry mom. It needs to have enough value to charge $100 for it. So again, you can use ChatGPT to generate the whole outline for your training course. So then you can get onto something like Udemy or Teachable, and you can either do a video for each of these topics and put it on there. You could just do a text training course. But this puts out all the modules, what each lesson in the module. And again, you can change this however you want. You can tell ChatGPT, no, I mean Dobermans in particular, and it'll do one specified for Dobermans. Then when you can get a training course launched, that becomes a revenue stream for you. Number 4 way to make money with AI is AI generated images. So, and I've done videos on this before. I want to sell some digital images on Etsy. Please generate a really cool one. So ChatGPT 4.0 has an image generator. There's better ones out there. Midjourney is my favorite. Give me an AI prompt for Midjourney for a digital image I can sell on Etsy. So sometimes I even use ChatGPT to generate the prompt for Midjourney. So here's what ChatGPT came up with. I pay something for that. But you can take these images, you can just put them for sale on Etsy. Etsy's a quarter to put a listing up there. Or you can take your images, put them on t-shirts using Printify. Printify hooks directly in with your Etsy store. This is not the business model for me because I am not creative. That's why ChatGPT is amazing for me. But that's number 4, selling AI generated art on Etsy. Number 5 is you can use Amazon KDP. So Amazon KDP, that's Kindle Direct Publishing, but basically you can create a PDF and Amazon will put it for sale as a softcover, hardcover book. And then when someone buys it on Amazon, they will quickly publish it, ship it to them, and then give you 70% of the profits. So again, you can use ChatGPT. I want to write a book for Amazon KDP. I want it to be a children's short story about a fox. Let's say about a coyote who becomes friends with a cat that his pack, coyotes have packs, right? His pack wants to eat. Make it about 40 pages, 2nd grade reading level. I will illustrate it later. So you can use Amazon KDP. Again, I would not recommend that you use Amazon KDP to just generate the whole book. And, you might have to give more information as you're going, but here we go. Here, let's do this. Can we make the whole book rhyme? Here's something that ChatGPT could do that I couldn't do. In the desert sun so bright lived coyotes fierce and full of might. They hunted under skies so blue, but one had a heart so true. His name is Cody, apparently. Anyways, you can mess around with this. You could turn this into an Amazon KDP book. Can you generate an image for chapter 1? There you go. So you could combine the text that they generated with the images they generated to make an Amazon KDP children's book. This is actually kind of a touching story I'm going through. I'm tearing up reading the story ChatGPT made. Kindness made their hearts so strong. Together they all did belong. Chief spoke to the pack so proud. We've learned a lesson clear and loud. Kindness and friendship make us great. Thank you, Cody and Mia, our fate. There you go. That's a good story. I might publish this one. Forget YouTube. I'm going to be a children's book author. Then you can even use ChatGPT. How can I turn these images and the text you generated into a PDF properly formatted for Amazon KDP? So you can even ask ChatGPT and it'll show you how you can do this using Google Docs. All right, number 6 is using AI and quizzes together. So I actually did this. I have this which side hustle is right for you. So I just created a new Google form, added some questions to it. I'm going to give you the secret sauce right here. Then I used what's called Zapier or Zapier. You never know online how you're supposed to pronounce things. I think they're Zaps, so I'm going to say Zapier. But if someone from the Zapier team wants to correct me, that's fine. But you can go create a new Zap. And what would you like to automate? I have a Google form that is a quiz. Which side hustle is right for you? When someone fills it out, I also love AI because typos you can just ignore. When someone fills it out, I want it to send the info to ChatGPT and give a response of what side hustle would be best for the person. So Zapier has AI integrated where you don't even have to set it up yourself. You can just use AI. All right, so the trigger is a new form response in Google Forms. Summarize the text in ChatGPT. So then you connect your Google form, I'll do the which side hustle is right for you. Test the trigger. So it basically just tests someone filling out the form. Okay, here's the response. Continue with the selected record. Summarize text. ChatGPT puts some data. What side hustle would be best for this user? We're actually going to change it to conversation with an assistant. Take this info from a user's quiz and tell them which side hustle would be best for them. But how comfortable are you with technology? Which of these skills do you have? How much initial investment? Put all the info in there. I'm going to use ChatGPT 4 because it's better. Test step. All right, so then it took the info from the form, sent it to ChatGPT. Results from the quiz indicated inclination towards writing. You could do blogging, freelance writing. Then you can use that info from ChatGPT for anything else. So you could send the user an email. I use Kajabi as my CRM to collect email addresses. And so I have, with this Google form, it gives a response, puts it into Kajabi. There's a lot of things you can do with it. But let me know in the comments. There's tons of different quizzes that you could do. A lot of opportunity there. What are we on now? Number 7. I'll go through these last half a little quicker. Number 7 is you can use AI to help restore photos. There's a lot of people that are willing to pay money to have their photos touched up or changed in some way. I've been using Photor.com. I think it's free actually. But let's say I have this black and white photo of Jimmy Dean, okay? And it's kind of low quality, you know, especially when you make it big. You can barely even tell that's him. He's a good-looking guy. But I'm going to go on to Photor. I'm going to open an image, Jimmy Dean. And the first thing let's do old photo restorer. Let's see what that does. Restore colorizer. This will give me the results comparison. So AI just looks at the photo. That's a little fake looking, actually. I don't know if I'm a huge fan. I mean, that's still pretty cool, but it doesn't look like a photo of him anymore. It looks more like a drawing. Let's try a couple other things. Let's try this AI upscaler first. I mean, that's a pretty bad photo, but yeah, this kind of helps clear it up a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. What does this one tap enhance? Let's colorize it. Yeah, I mean, it's not amazing, but it's kind of cool. So again, here's our original that we had. And then after you run some AI on it, you get that. This was not the best example. I'm not going to even talk that much about this one. But there's a lot of different AI things that you can do. You can edit. So let's say that you took this. Remember, this is the image we generated earlier. Let's say we don't want this rocket here. We can do magic eraser. And then I'm doing quick select, and I'm just going to click on this rocket and its jet and just say remove. And there you go. It takes it out, and AI generates the background behind it. Let's take out this one too. Remove. There you go. So you can edit people's images for them. People will think you're an amazing video editor, image editor, but you're actually just using some AI. Take out this bridge. Feels so powerful. Look at that. That's super cool. All right, I'm going to rapid fire a few of them. You can help put together workout plans for people. Generate a workout plan for 4 days per week for a 35-year-old man, full body, at-home gym, 45 minutes per workout, no cardio. But you can just type that in. You can get details about someone and generate a workout. You could turn this into some kind of software. You could integrate software with ChatGPT for generating workouts. A lot of things you could do there. You become an AI event planner. I am going to Omaha, Nebraska, right around the corner from me. I am there for 3 days. Please give me a full itinerary hitting all the best sites in Omaha. I at least want to go to the Omaha Zoo. Please give detailed itinerary for June 20th through June 23rd. There you go. It plans out your whole trip for you. It gives you an itinerary of the things that you can do. I actually use this when I do trips with my family, but you could start some kind of business with this. You could say, hey, I'll plan your trips for you. In fact, I was looking on Fiverr. A lot of these things people are on Fiverr asking for. Plan a trip. Look at this. Look how many there are, but people are paying $35 for something you can just type into ChatGPT, honestly. You can generate meal plans. Generate a meal plan for a family of 4. It should be affordable, pretty healthy, just need lunch and dinner plans for next week, eating out for 2 meals. So put together a meal plan for the week. Please generate a shopping list for the store for this plan. Oh, actually, they did it without me even being there. Can you estimate how much that grocery trip will cost? So it goes through everything that you're supposed to buy and, puts an estimate for the cost, how much it's going to cost total. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up there, okay? There's a million different ways that you could use this to start a business. I have way too many ideas. In fact, that's been a problem recently, is more ideas than time to implement these ideas. That's why I do videos like this. Please feel free to steal any of these ideas and run with them. Comment down below your favorite ideas that you got from this list and get going on it. I'm going to quote this almost every video, but hard work, this is Proverbs 14:23. Hard work brings a profit. Mere talk leads only to poverty. If you have goals that you want to accomplish, you have financial freedom that you're looking to get, it's going to take some work. Take one of these things that I talked about here today and jump on it. And I'm here to support you along the way. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate your time. God bless you all. Have a great rest of your day.